My name is Aleze Fulbright. I currently serve as the Associate Director for the Center of Leadership Development, and I previously served as the Campus Minister at Texas A&M University Commerce and also the Associate Pastor there at First Commerce. My call to ministry came right after the events of 9/11. Just looking and seeing the hurts of people, I sensed that God was calling me to help heal the hurt in some kind of way. In some kind of way, I wanted to be a part of the healing process. And so through conversations with my then pastor at Jubilee there in Duncanville, Lucretia Faison, she just said, you know, I believe that God has given you the gifts and grace for ministry. Initially, I did not want to hear that because that was not part of my long-range plan, not even a short-term plan. But to be ordained means that I am affirmed by the church to be able to do ministry for the church. And that just gives me great joy and enthusiasm to be able to know that I can make a difference, not only in the United Methodist Church, but to those that are on the edges, the least, the lost, and the last, to be able to speak into their lives hope, and to be able to, especially in this role that for leadership development, to be able to come up with ideas and events and programs that infuses energy and excitement. That's what it means. My son, who has been my rock, and he is my heart, and he has been with me every step along this journey. Would like to thank Dr. Patterson, Sharon Patterson. She was my pastor there at Jubilee, where she was able to show me and model for me that women can be in pastoral leadership. Didn't even think that was possible. And then also my pastor at that time, Lucretia Faison, who acknowledged within me the gifts and grace for ministry when I couldn't see it for myself. And then there is a host of other people, from the Dallas South DCOM to those that have mentored me through this process, those that have encouraged me, the people in Commerce, the students at the Wesley Foundation there in Commerce, there, and oh my goodness, there's a host of others. Thank you. I believe that in the United Methodist Church, there are several young people that have voice, but they are unable to speak it because it gets clouded or it gets dismissed. I believe there is value in the young person's voice, be it youth or also young adults. I believe that we must find a way to incorporate the youth and the young adults in the voice and leadership of the United Methodist Church. If we don't, I think that we are doing a great disservice to ourselves. I believe that people often say, well, they're the church of tomorrow. No, they're the church of right now. And I believe that if they are to carry the mantle for us to continue, their voices need to be heard. So that is one of the things that I believe that we need to work on as a church. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to begin that process in the North Texas Conference. So a word of hope to someone who may be struggling with this, to think, oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to invest all this time into this very long process? But I'm just reminded of the words that are found in Thessalonians 5:24. The God who called is faithful. And I am a living testimony to the God who called me is very faithful. Faithful to provide, faithful to give comfort, to support, all of that. God is faithful.